the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is October 18, 2024. It is 3:20 a.m. This is video number 2. Video number 1 is on INVICTUS Sussex. It was gonna be one video. All of these tweets were gonna be in one video, but I took so long on the first tweet that I decided to add I decided to make it into 2 videos and keep the politics and other things into that later today, because right now it's 3:20 a.m. So not too many things is happening. So I might add to it later on. So if I record tomorrow, I'll just squeeze those 2 days together. But let me get the recording out of the way. If I happen to have time and edit it, and I'll just put it out for you guys. It doesn't have to be an hour long. All right, so let's look at the background of this channel for the sake of record purposes. Feel free to skip. You don't have to, at the beginning of the video, you don't have to watch. That's for record purposes because YouTube is really mistreating my channel. Okay, 3,998 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. I need 2 more to get to 4,000. I'm surprised this channel didn't get to 4,000 before my other channel, INVICTUS Sussex, because INVICTUS Sussex is a backup for this channel. I had this channel before INVICTUS Sussex. Then again, last year, it was completely demonetized. So I was posting on the other channel. So that's how I sort of got more people, because I sort of left this channel alone, then post anything and go to the other channel that was monetized. Okay, estimate revenue, $42.43. Analytics, exactly 200 views in the last 48 hours. So there are some people who are watching right now. But anyway, let's go on Twitter because I do not want to stay too long. And I think the algorithm on my Twitter feed changed. All I'm seeing is not much about the squads. I will have to go to... This is so funny. I can't show it because I'm going to get copyright thing. So let's leave that alone. 7 minutes ago. So there's a breaking news. What is that? Let me pause for a second. Okay, I paused so long. There's a lot going on Twitter, but nothing about the Sussexes. All right, this is the first tweet that I'm sharing with you here. Okay, this man is living the life while his dusty old brother and father continue to pretend they're important in Fagland. There's Fagland. That's new. Fagland. So we've seen this video so many times. Prince Harry, that's from Glitter magazine, which I've shared before. Prince Harry is fitting right in and catching waves in California. But he's in a learning pool. You a bad pool. I mean, my goodness. I went over all of this already in one of my videos. Let me not waste time. All right. Let me... I thought the person who retweeted will have comments, but there's not. All right. I went over all of this. You see my comments here. I went over all of that. All right. Next tweet. October 2023. Surf legend Kelly Slater, Gerry Lopez, and Raimana van Bostoler hang with Prince Harry at F1 Grand Prix. So that, what is it? I shared this on my community board. Surf legend Kelly. Okay, these are the same name again. That's the cover. That was back in 2023. There's this here. Over the weekend, 11-time world champ Kelly Slater, Pap Meister, and yoga guru Gerry Lopez and Tehupu legend Raimana van Bostoler went to the Formula 1 Grand Prix in Austin, Texas, where they mingled with racing champs and Prince Harry. There's that. Maybe this is where they first met. But then again, if you read the article, Meghan bought Harry surf lessons. So there, that's in French. Let's see some of the comments. This is an ad. Great find, Marella, a full circle moment. Okay. Love this. Love the exposure these surfers are getting. Incredible. Good for Harry. He's been friends with these guys for a long time. All right. So I don't know. So I can't say. Next tweet. This is an ad. Okay. Oh my God. When I saw this, I was dying laughing. The squad are freaking ridiculous after they seeing the surfing video. Squaddies outside Meghan Markle's estate, gates begging to be kidnapped by her. This is a shade they're throwing to the royal rats because they claim that Harry was kidnapped or hostage. So if he is kidnapped and this is the way he's living his life and he gets to do all of this, the squad is like, take me with you. I'll go to the retweet. That's Henry VIII. Me in her window. There's the laugh here. No, seriously. Kidnap us, Meg. Hey, boo, please. I seriously need Meghan to kidnap me. I really want to be her hostage too. There's that. Please, the squad are just begging. Me too, me too. The laugh, true. Let's go into the retweet. Henry VIII. Let's pause this. I'm once again petitioning to be kidnapped by Meghan Markle. May I sign up? No, me first. Let's see, there's one comment. Me second then. Come on. That's the squad joking with each other. The queue for becoming Meghan's hostage is very long. Pick a number. Personally, I think I should be first on the list. I think if she reads this, she's probably laughing. Are we about to fight? No, the rest of your life will be terrible. Imagine sun-ripened oranges, fresh eggs, Pacific sunset, waffles from a royal waffles maker, gifted by the Queen Elizabeth II, American Riviera jam on your waffles, while being allowed to pursue your own hobbies like polo, surfing, etc. Sound terrible. Whoever you are, Harry, I hope one day you have the pleasure of meeting Harry and Meghan. Through this, life seems pretty good in that world. I'd be happy with a day trip to hang with them at Montecito Mansion, cocktails by the pool, yoga, and the tea house. Okay, she ordered you to live your best life and you freaking well obey. You know what that remind me actually? And Harry's book, Spare, where he saw Meghan and he said something like, he wants to take the journey with her. This is the journey he wanted to take with her.
But this woman's beauty and my response to it wasn't based merely on symmetry. There was an energy about her, a wild joy and playfulness. There was something in the way she smiled, the way she interacted with Violet, the way she gazed into the camera. Confident, free. She believed life was one grand adventure. I could see that. What a privilege it would be, I thought, to join her on that journey. I got all of that from her face.
And Meghan is showing him her journey, and he's loving it. And one of the things that I said, the way that they meet, and I have this crazy these two crazy screenshots where you see there's a road that's like zigzag, and I compare it as Harry. He went to, ups and down, turbulation to get to the right path. But Meghan's road was straight. She knew what she wanted. When you hear Miss Doria talking about Meghan on the docuseries, you know that Meghan she knew what she wanted. And I think at one point Miss Doria was saying Meghan was already smart, doing a lot of things and things like that. And she watched freaking Jeopardy for fun, and she knows most of the answers. That's one thing. So Meghan's vote was straight. She knew what she wanted, and she was, going for it. Then their road they crossed path, and then pop, it stopped Harry on his track. So yeah, I don't know. It's just meant to be. But in order for Harry to meet Meghan, he had to go through all of the things that he went through. Because other than that, he will not be able to understand Meghan's way of life, way of living. Because when you look at the place where he came from, my goodness, I don't know how he survived over there. Some squad be saying that too. But in order for him to be able to live the life that he's living now, he had to go through all of these. All of the things we've read about him and all. Well, we have to be careful with what we read because the tabloid write BS. But things that we saw in the docuseries, all the ups and downs, from losing his mom and all of that. So he had to go through all of that in order for him to understand and appreciate the life that he has. And I think what happened is that, I'm not speaking for God, okay? This just crossed my mind. Is that the thing that Princess Diana was set out to do, not only to create those two boys, but to shed light into things. I'm not saying, I guess God put her in a path that was somewhat strong enough, or to a certain degree, reached certain milestone and said, okay, you cannot carry this anymore. All right? Whichever way you see it, okay, even if it's natural or unnatural, I'm talking about her death, depending on how you see it. But to sums everything out, she shed light to so many things. Okay, the charities, the royal family, you name it. Just go back, depending on your perspective of things. She set light to certain things. Now, it stopped. Now, from the time she died to the time where Harry started becoming a young man and become his own, we had that period of time to see how the royal family would evolve, will become somewhat flourish, but it didn't. It remained the same. Now there's Harry, who somewhat pick up where his mother left, literally where his mother left, and he's shedding light to many things. We've seen so many things that Harry has been doing. So for Princess Diana, if she was gonna go about it, it would have been somewhat different, but she started it. She shed light to some of the way things could go, but Harry picked it up in our time to make it much better. When you thought the royal family would have at least pick up where Princess Diana left, to see, oh, this is what the people want. The people were chanting for her. They adore Princess Diana to this day. You would have thought after she died, the royal family would have picked up where Princess Diana is. They don't have to be exact, but at least do something similar. Okay, like I keep on saying, the left behinders, Harry is showing them, Harry is telling them in many interviews how things can be done, but they're not picking up.
Said, please find somewhere where a community which is suffering from youth violence and knife crime, of which we can go into and try and help them, but it's got to be led by them. And then I think it was April 2013, arrived in Nottingham, chosen by the Royal Foundation, and met this incredible group of young people that, in their way, were trying to do everything they could, but had been let down so many times by other organisations and other people. Not just some people had struggled. Once again, they come in thinking they knew exactly how to do it, and they were a letdown. And you could see it in their faces. So all we wanted to do was try to work out what already existed. You know, CRS existed, the community recording studio, headed up by Trevor Rose, and Epic Partners, of which Chantal was part of. Those two organisations existed. I think they worked 200 metres apart in St Anne's in Nottingham. They'd never met each other.
Okay.
So that was a classic example of us coming and going, right, who do you guys recommend? They said, them and them. Right, you guys interested in working together? Let's make this happen. And it was all led by them.
And learn from it. But instead, they're copying clothes, they're copying beard, they're copying hair, and you name it. The external things, but not the physical aspect of things, how things is being done.
So yes, you can talk about, like, where did Rachel get that pencil skirt? Fine, sure. We can have that conversation. But I'd also like to talk about
Women's rights.
Women's rights, and like my work with UN Women, or with World Vision, or humanitarian trips, or just really bolstering self-esteem that has nothing to do with the external.
So they didn't pick up from Princess Diana. They shut her out, nothing. So there's no evolvement or something new from the royal family. They remain the same. So Harry, who picked up where Princess Diana left off and took it to stratosphere somewhat, things could be better, who knows. They're hating him for it as well. So these people are not about to change at all. But at the same time, you could understand, if the money is coming in with them doing absolutely nothing, you could understand. But too many of us are not like that. We're not that greedy. We're not that, I don't know, the mindset for this, where you want everything me. That's what they're saying about Meghan. But Meghan, you don't see Meghan every day. She come out once and then they talk about her for months. But the things they keep on projecting on Meghan, it's pretty much them. They're talking about themselves. You would have thought that they will do some of the things that Harry is doing. Harry is literally showing them how thing is done.
New spin on it from the youth. As a prince, you're born at birth with a natural platform to be able to try and make a difference. Yeah, which a lot of people have to spend years and years and years getting to that point. So from that perspective, I'm very lucky to have a platform to be able to try and make change in the causes that mean a lot to me, but also to you guys. And I'm still in your generation, by the way. But at the same time, as I said, being born with a lot of privilege comes with a lot of responsibility. But I like to think that I'm going to have to spend the rest of my life earning the respect for that privilege and trying to make a difference for the rest of my life.
You don't have to be in everything. They want to be seen in everything, but you don't have to. Just pick something that you care about. You like football? Guess what? Do something about football. How can football help generate money, not only for the football players, and how it could generate money for whatever, or whatever it may be, the charities that they have. But no, they just want to cut ribbon and then go about their days, and then they want people to applaud them. And then they're doing stupid things. And then they don't want to let the ones who's living their best life live their best life. They want to interrupt it. So these people are not about to change. So it's up to the people, the subject, to do something about it. Like I said in my last video, America is showing the world how to stop dictators, okay, from taking over the country. You have stupid people who wants to run the world, but they just about themselves. But one thing though, if this is not the first time I've said this, if I knew I will live forever, I will not die, I will not, the things that natural, what we experience naturally doesn't happen. If I knew I would live forever, guess what? I'll be the same mindset these people have, the selfishness and all of that. That would have been me. But no, we only here for a few moments. We come, we do certain things, we improve on past from people who were there before us. We improve on it, make it better for the next generation, and then the next generation is supposed to pick up where we left off, and then we go. I don't know what happened after death. If I knew, I would tell you, but I never died before to come back. My stupidity is talking. But these people, the way they behave and they act as if they live forever. People do not live forever, so therefore you have to be somewhat sensible for the short amount of time you have here on this earth. Let people live their lives peacefully, whichever, as long it does not interrupt your own personal life. Alright, so that's that. Let's leave that alone. I don't know how I got to that, but that's what I was thinking. Next tweet. So that's the being kidnapped by Meghan. And the squad was to be kidnapped because Harry's living his best life. There's another. The squad were throwing shades left and right. Every time Harry is always the one being proactive. The other brother just wait around. This app is too funny today. King Harry broke the internet. Yeah, I was just looking. There it is. There it is. He's trending right now. And there's something about Camilla is trending. Prince Harry is trending right now. Just a video. 1 minute and 16 seconds. Okay? This is how long the video is. 1 minute and 60 seconds. People's talking about it. Articles talking about it. You name it. Okay? And one of my videos, the one that I recorded earlier, Daily Fell went into one of those posts and asking permission to use the video. I'm telling you, the squad are everywhere. I don't need to follow the derangers to know. The squad bring it to me. Those who have the mentality, who could sustain the nonsense. So she took a screenshot and showed us on Twitter that Daily Fell was asking to use the video. But they say he was irrelevant. But they're following the irrelevant one. I mean, this is what I'm saying. People live their life. Just don't interfere in theirs. They want to interfere in Harry's life, and they're saying all this stuff, writing nonsense. It's crazy. Okay, let me read some of the comments. LOL, a perfect illustration. Harry is all action. The air with no hair is just hot air. The squad are laughing. And you will still be here. There's the laugh here. My God, medal for #1 fan for you coming right up. What is that? This is someone that I black. A deranger. What did she say here? You do realize the video of Harry is at a surf school with a long simulated wave tank, which is 110 miles from the Pacific Ocean, don't you? It's a school. Get back to us when he actually tries the ocean. And you will still be here. There's the laugh here. My God, medal for #1 fan for you coming right up. I don't understand these people. This is the childish thing here. You want to do it right, and he could afford it. He does it. Guess what? Many of these surfers, all they want, the wave. Okay, it's the wave that they want. Is the water fake? No, you still see him standing up and balancing himself. I don't understand these people. Right? Okay, what did we say here? Surf Harry is hot. This is all. He has so much hair here. Alright, that guy will do nothing, absolutely nothing, if Harry wasn't there to motivate him. Okay, oh dear, this is no longer a contest. Well, you guys are here and talking nonsense, so we're going to your level. The squad who have the mentality. This is just between the squad just laughing about things. Because the Rangers are writing things worldwide for nonsense about Harry. So the squad just taking a page out of their nonsense. William can't even catch wave from the non-existent crowd. Okay, you know, I used to laugh at that whole air and spare thing, thinking it was a joke, but it's apparently clear that Willie was actually pampered and protected his entire life. That explains his lack of athleticism and coordination, social skills, sense of humor. Now it all makes sense. That's one of the good comment here. Willie can handle all the attention toward his brother or sister-in-law, continuously trying to be better, and we know that's going to fail hard. There's the laugh here. God don't like ugly. Typical Kensington Royal Willie, always cruising, always hanging out somewhere without a precise destination. Always cruising, always hanging out somewhere without a precise destination. This is a good one. Meanwhile, HRH Prince Harry, dubbed Monarchy, is a man on a mission, always accomplish his goals. That is true. This is a very good comment. I like that. Okay, when Prince Harry was deemed surfing a wave like God, that was over. Alright, ha ha ha, fake wave. Okay, so what? He's standing up. Let's black while I can. I think, I have one more. Oh, what the hell? I don't want to follow. What the unfollow? I want to black. Black. Shoo, imagine if I followed this nonsense. Oh my God, the nonsense I'll be seeing on my timeline. This is extra here. The other brothers' fans are now pulling out 20-something-year-old pics of him with a surfboard to prove that he can also surf. The power Harry holds over them is incredible. I'm telling you, I didn't see this one before. Let's go into it. The squad are laughing. Tobias fans are struggling to keep up the chase using a 20-year-old picture. The squad are laughing. Right, one of them posted 3 on my timeline. This is what happened when you... that's Jodiva. I don't think she will follow. They actually went into her thing. I'm sure when she was posting this, she didn't know which picture to use, so she used all of them. There's the laugh here. Harry goes somewhere and does something. Doesn't matter what it is, they have to come up with some way to say that egghead lazy bum of a brother did it too. It would be said if it wasn't pathetic. I'm telling you, this is the childish kindergarten sandbags that Glitter was talking about. And sometimes I call it sandbags type of mentality. Okay, yeah, but the best is the one they're posting of William alone, a former trip he took with Harry. Oh, really? You see, I don't follow these people. I don't know. They crap Harry out of the photos. Then they do something like this with motorcycle too. Did they? Oh, I know. This remind me of another GIF I saw. The squad what showed a mom. I guess it's a mom with a toddler doing this body board. Okay, yeah, but can Egg really call it surfing if he's in his bathtub? His wave were not waving. They need to get a grip. So pathetic. I don't understand these people. The mentality is unbelievable. This is how they pamper William throughout his life. And they guarantee him, this is the thing here, they guarantee him when he gets king, as I guess, the people will always love him as long they write nice thing about him on the paper. That crashed really quick the moment they backstab Harry. Okay, his wave were not waving. They need to get a grip. So pathetic. That's the laugh. I knew it was coming as soon as I saw the video. They're also pathetic, I swear. Aren't they embarrassed yet? Just pitiful. Well, if you think about it, this is the way the UK have been writing their nonsense. And this is why they're always putting Harry down, so they could make the other one look good. But it's not working with the squad.
Do you see any scenario by which Harry and Meghan overshadow Kate and
Oh,
William?
yes, I do. I mean, this is immediately was my first thought. You know, this could be a problem.
They're both so beautiful in this pic, but Meghan ate with that look. Except he wasn't surfing, he was bodyboarding. Okay, who? Harry? He got onto the thing and he stood up. What was that? Who? Okay, I'm not sure which one she's talking about. He just started surfing lesson. Well, he did pretty good. He did pretty good for standing up. Alright, Willy Boy can even catch wave from his non-existent crowd, lol. I love the way he looks at her. The desperation. I thought that was Charles. There's that slap in the face. So this one was extra. I need to add it on my list. Alright, so this is my last one. I don't know. If I have time, I'll edit it. Otherwise, I'm going to add to it. Oh, it's only 24 minutes, so it's pretty long. It could be a video by itself. Okay, so this is Henry VIII. If the reports of Harry and Meghan buying a home in Portugal are true, and I apologize, I did not realize the only source was tabloid. I think that means they are totally turning the page on the security issue. This is them going, okay, fine. It will be interesting to watch how the press react to their chances of seeing Meghan again on home turf are now below 0. Okay, I did see her post that. Okay, I didn't share it on my community board. I started taking screenshot and I was like, I'm not sure about that. And then I put it away. And then I come across this and I said, okay, let me share it. Then I'll mention about the home buying. It's possible. It's possible for them to have, I really suggest they have a home where nobody knows about. So if they do, that would be great. this is just a thought. If it is true, but then again, the husband, you know what? Let me not even bring it. I was gonna say if he buys something in Portugal and maybe the sister, you know what? Let me not bring it up, all right? Because it seems like William wants people to dedicate to him. I do not want put Eugenie in any nonsense, because the thing that I'm talking about is just things. My opinion is not facts. So these people takes anything really seriously. So Eugenie is just playing the game, but through and through you could see that the connection between her and Harry. But anyway, so I read that. Let's read some more comment here. Because at the end of the day, this whole ordeal has been about cash. None of the remaining royals can generate a lick of attention. They don't drive clicks or sell papers, which is why Harry and Meghan are mentioned on all photographs or included even when they don't even... Okay. Which is why Harry and Meghan are mentioned or photographs are included even when they don't even tangentially have anything to do with the story. Again, if true, a home in Portugal means that Meghan has zero reason to return unless it's sitting her butt in a Heathrow lounge. That's bad news for tabloid reporters' pocket. I'm anxious to see how Tyndall's book does next week. Is he having a book? Okay, since that's also when the paperback of Spare come out. I think he's counting on the anti-Harry crowd to boost his sell and does realize they don't, as a whole, put their money where their mouths are. Well, he might have fans from, what is it, rugby fan? But I know I will not be talking about it. If it popped up under my timeline, or let's say I'm reading a tweet like this and it popped up, I probably will block it. Alright, not that I can see into the future, but I don't see why it will do well. He has little to no name recognition outside of diehard there's the thing here, rugby fan and royalists. And like you said, the anti-Harry folks are cheap. Alright, yeah. Well, let's just hope for him, if he makes money, the derangers buy it and burn it. That's what they were doing with some of Harry's book. And I was like, oh, go buy more and burn it. Yep, he lost when he let it be serialized by the British media. Harry refused. I may read it. It's available from my library. I won't buy it. Same here. I will buy the paperback of Spare, so I don't have to keep stopping visitors at the door when they try to walk off with my hardback. Alright, what is that? The voter rights have no more access in Portugal. Oh, what is that? Image without their consent is prohibited. Ah, this is very interesting. This is what I like about the squad. They bring some information. So if this is probably another country where they might be safe. Let's see here. Constitution. The Portuguese constitution states that a person's moral and physical integrity is inviolable and that everyone has the right to protect their privacy. Very good. Civil Code. Article 79(1) of Civil Code protects an individual's image right, giving them the right to decide when and how their image can be used. Oh, so that would be a nice place for them as well. Advertising Code, Article 7(2)(e) of the Advertising Code prohibits the use of person's image in an advertisement without their consent. Oh, that might be it. That might be a good place for them after California. Let's see here. Portugal is very, very peaceful country. May you find the peace and security you need. I love Portugal. The Windsor clans are a massive drag on UK public. Cost close to US $1 billion per year. That's for the UK. We already booked a month in Portugal this spring. I can see how it's much better suited for them too. They are close to everything, and sadly the UK decided to cut itself off from Europe. That's another thing. Traveling to the UK since Brexit is too complicated now. We used to go there often. Okay, so there it is. There it is. So in order for them to go, they're gonna have to do all the paperwork and all of that. Very interesting. I'm glad that I read this. Let me retweet that. And then they could read the thing for, oh yeah. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Oh, I just got 1 subscribers. 3,999 subscribers. New subscriber, welcome. Alright, so that's it. Let me get back to editing and start editing video number 1. There's a possibility I might add to this. well, it's 30 minutes, so it's a decent video on its own, so I may not add. So that's it. Thank you for watching.